Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. In today's video, we're going to be experimenting some more with the soap bubble technique. After uploading my previous video, I found some other pigments that I wanted to try in the bubble effect. Plus, I had a lovely subscriber comment in the previous video asking to see the hearts with a black background instead of the white. So if you missed that video and want to see the hearts with a white background, feel free to pause this video and go watch it. I'll be linking it in the right top corner. As you can see, I will be using the same heart mold and resins. This time I will be making all 9 hearts, and I've gone ahead and already prepped 7 out of the 9 hearts. As for the other 2, I thought I would quickly show you guys how to do it as a quick reminder or in case you missed the previous video. So the first thing I did was I filled the heart cavities 3/4 of the way up with UV resin. Then I filled a container with a little bit of water and mixed it with some dish soap, making lots of bubbles. Next, I carefully scooped up the bubbles without touching the water and placed them on the hearts. You'll want to make sure you don't scoop up the water in case it doesn't allow your UV resin to cure properly. Then it sat under my UV lamp for 2 minutes. As always with UV resin, make sure to turn over your project and cure the underside as well. Now that the first part of the hearts was done, it was time to add the pigments. For these first 3 hearts I'm making, I use the same 2 pigments and glitter as in the last video. Since this mold limits me to 9 hearts, I only chose 3 of my favorite hearts to remake with the black background. Be sure to stick to the end of the video where I do a side-by-side comparison of the hearts with the different backings. One of the pigments I remember I had that I knew that I just had to try it out was this gorgeous holographic pigment that I bought from Mold Paradise. Now it may not look like much now, but just you wait to see it in the sun. It's absolutely beautiful. By the way, I have linked all the products down below in case you're interested in trying them out. The next pigment I wanted to try was a darker colored pearly pigment. I wanted to see if the pearly effect would pop more with a darker color. As for the last pigment I dusted on the hearts, I used this color shifting mica that I got from Resin. I chose the color purple, but I have no idea why it's called purple. It's a dark orangey copper color that shifts to a sparkly blue. It's really pretty, but I think it needs to be renamed. As for the last 3 hearts, I decided to mix the pigments with the resin first before pouring them in to see whether or not the bubble effect would get lost. For the first heart, I'll be using this pearly blue mica. The second heart, I'll be using this neon pink translucent pigment. And as for the last heart, I decided on this baby blue pigment, which I'll be mixing with some glitters as well. Once all the pigments had been mixed with the resin, all that was left to do was pour. I actually ended up running out of black resin for the last heart, so I just mixed some black pigment with the rest of the pearly blue pigment so it wouldn't go to waste, which ended up being a really good idea since it made such a pretty color. Then I gave the hearts a quick heat blast with my heat gun to pop the air bubbles, covered them up with a food storage container so no pesky particles would get in, and let it sit overnight so the resin could cure. 24 hours later, the hearts were ready to demold and I was so excited. The first heart with the pink pearly pigment turned out really pretty. With the black background, the pink looks more like a silver to me, and I love how defined the texture of the bubbles look. As for the second heart, this one was disappointing. The neon purple pigment got lost in the black. It still looks really pretty, but I think it looks way better with the white backing. The heart that was dusted with the glitter is definitely one of my favorites, and I'm so happy it turned out so lovely. I love how the black backing makes the glitter pop. Now, when it came to the holographic pigmented heart, at first I was so disappointed because it didn't look like much, but then I was like, wait a minute, let's go outside and see it in the sun, and my mind was blown. It came out so good, and unfortunately my camera isn't picking up the middle well, but the sides look absolutely gorgeous. For the last two hearts, they also came out really pretty. The black pearly pigment worked really well, and as for the color shifting mica heart, again, to see it shine, it had to be put in the sun. As for the last three hearts where I mixed the pigments with the resin first, they came out really nice, but the bubble effect got lost. I think the reason you have to dust them first is because the micas or pigments act like a barrier in a way and protect the bubble texture from getting lost in the resin. But what do you guys think? Do you guys like the hearts with the white backing or the black backing? Which of the hearts were your favorite? Be sure to comment down below, and as promised, here is the side-by-side comparison of the hearts. If you guys enjoyed this video and found it informative, then please smash that like button. It really helps my videos get recommended to other people, and if you know someone who enjoys watching this kind of content, then please feel free to share it with them. I've also linked 2 other videos at the end that I think you will enjoy watching after this one. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!